Hola, chicos y chicas. In this video, we're going to cover how to conjugate ser.
Excuse
No,
me, sir.
not that ser. This ser. Before we get to conjugating ser and what it means, let's talk about some basic things first. What is conjugating? Conjugating is changing the verb to match who is doing it in the sentence. So, for example, in English, we would say something like, I run to class. But if you want to change it to Carlos, we wouldn't say Carlos run to class. We would say Carlos runs to class. Changing run to runs is called conjugating. We're changing the verb to match it with who is doing it in the sentence. So now let's talk about what ser is. Ser means to be, and it is used to describe people. So in English, we use the verb to be all the time. You say things like, I want to be a soccer player. But if you are one, then you would say, I am a soccer player, or he is a soccer player. So the verb to be changes in English to I am, he is, and so on. In order to use ser in Spanish, we need to look at some subject pronouns first. So our Spanish subject pronouns, as we know already, are yo, tú, usted, él, ella, which are our singular pronouns. Our plural pronouns are nosotros and nosotras, ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Now at this point, you should already know subject pronouns. It'll be a good idea if you can remember all of these in this order too. Yo, tú, usted, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, ustedes, ellos, ellas. Okay, now let's look at how to use ser with these pronouns or with these subject pronouns. In the yo form, to say things like I am, you would say yo soy. In the tú form, to say something like you are, it's going to be tú eres. In the usted, él, and ella, you would say es. In the nosotros form, you would say somos. In the ustedes form, it is ustedes son. And finally, in the ellos and ellas, it is ellos, ellas son. So now that we have our two charts filled in, we can look at some examples. Remember, the chart on the left-hand side are subject pronouns, and these must match with the ones on the right, which is the forms of ser. Number 1, yo blank de Ecuador. So, we have the subject yo, and it is found right here. And the form of ser that goes with yo is right here, soy. Remember, these match up. This side has to match up with this. So it's yo soy de Ecuador. Number 2, tú blank de Guatemala. Again, tú is right there. And we match it up with eres. Tú eres de Guatemala. Number 3, el blank inteligente. El is found right here, and its verb is found right there. Él es inteligente. He is smart. Number 4, Elena blank atractiva. Now, even though we don't find Elena in our chart, we know that Elena can also be replaced with ella. So if that's the case, the verb for Elena is es. Elena es atractiva. Elena is attractive. Number 5. Marcos y yo blank atléticos. Oh, okay. So here, it is obvious that we don't have Marcos y yo anywhere in the subject pronoun chart. So that's where we got to use our subject pronoun background and knowledge to replace Marcos y yo with a subject pronoun, which in this case it's nosotros, we, because it's I'm included as well. So the verb will be somos, which is right there. Number 6, Benito y tú blank de Puerto Rico. Once again, the subject is Benito y tú, which is Benito and you. So we have to match it up, which is ustedes, and our verb is going to be son. So Benito y tú son de Puerto Rico. Number 7, Juan y Pedro blank amigos. Again, this, who are we talking about? Who's the sentence about? Juan y Pedro, which is them or they. And our verb is right there, which is son as well. Number 8, usted blank es un maestro. Usted can be found right here, and our verb is going to be right there. Usted es un maestro. You are a teacher. Oh, there's an extra S right here. Number 9, mis amigos y yo blank de San Antonio. The subject is my friends and I, mis amigos y yo, which is we. Our verb is somos. My friends and I, mis amigos y yo, somos are de from San Antonio. Número 10, Sarah y Carmen blank de California. So our subject, Sarah y Carmen, can also be ellas, which means that our verb is going to be son. So there you have it. That is a quick rundown of how to conjugate ser. Again, there's only 5 forms of ser, or of any other verb in Spanish. The forms of ser are soy, eres, es, somos, and son. If you can remember that order, and if you can remember subject pronouns and how to match those, then conjugating ser would be a piece of cake. All right, adios.